Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Teeter Talk. I'm Alex.
I'm Ben.
And today we are on our Christmas episode.
Yes!
Our last episode
Oh,
of...
oh, oh, oh.
Ooh.
I'm qualified.
Done some training, huh?
I'm qualified.
Yeah. But today's our Christmas episode. It's our last episode of 2025.
Season finale, baby.
We got a lot to talk about. It's been a minute. We've both had some pretty busy stuff going on.
It's the holidays,
past
man.
Weeks. Yeah. I'm into coaching. I'm into...
That's right.
Yeah.
Alex is coaching 7th grade basketball these days.
but
8th
close.
grade basketball
Yep.
these days. That's right. 7th last year, right?
Yes,
That's
correct,
right.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, same kids, and so it's been a lot of fun. And season's coming to an end next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a away game?
We have a home game tomorrow,
Okay.
and then, yeah, the last two are away.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Gotcha.
Yep.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, we made it. Our season finale.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Fucking crazy.
Boom, baby.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
Boom.
Here we go.
Man, that is something. We've done, this is 7 or 8 episodes.
This is number 8.
This is number 8, our
Yep.
season finale. Wow. My, how time flies.
No, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Hmm.
Goal for next year is to get more videos out.
Oh, for sure. Much more
Maybe
content.
better chairs.
Definitely more chairs. I think we promised ourselves that by year end we'd get new.
I
I,
like
don't know
that.
if it was going to happen.
I
within
like
the
the
next,
promise.
I don't know. Maybe by next episode, but the holidays are coming up and I don't know. Maybe that'll be
It's not on Santa's list this year.
maybe. Shit, I didn't even think about it until just now. Treat myself.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, yeah. Let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
All right?
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry
So,
Chrysler. Sorry.
Merry Chrysler. So to start off, we've got some movie news. There's been a whole lot of stuff coming out recently.
Oh yeah.
We'll start off with the smaller ones because big ones going around.
Yes, sir.
So the smaller ones, pretty big, but Netflix bought Warner Brothers.
That's pretty huge.
Pretty huge.
That
yeah.
is,
So
yeah.
all of DCU is going to Netflix now.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. So many of them.
Yeah.
HBO Max that's kind of the death of HBO Max.
The only thing we can hope for is that it doesn't kill theater, the
Yeah.
movie-going experience, because as much as I do love watching movies at home, there's just something to be said about going to the theater, spending your good hard-earned money, going to the theater, getting a bucket of popcorn, your favorite soft drink, and just sitting back in a dark theater.
Is there plan to release the movies live while they're supposed to be out in theaters?
No, I don't know yet. It's still kind of undecided. It's
That would suck.
I don't know if it's undecided, but I think they're probably going to the planning stages now. I've heard numerous, rumblings in regards to them shortening the window from the theatrical release to the home video release.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
It's already a month.
I know.
Holy
Exactly.
shit.
Like, what are you going to,
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I think that's going to be a big impact in the movie industry. And but who knows? I'll still support the movie theaters. Please, everyone, if you get a chance, support your movie theaters, support the whole movie going experience. I just we can't say enough about it. Obviously, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't love movies the way we do.
The whole atmosphere and the aspect of that community kind of coming in to watch one thing together,
Yeah.
but still separated. There's something beautiful about it.
Absolutely.
We've talked about our favorite movie experiences in theaters, but Endgame or Infinity
Mm-hmm.
War, when we went to those opening night, just every single person sat down in that theater cheering when
Absolutely.
Captain America picked up Mjolnir and shit like that. You just can't replace that.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's almost communal
Yeah.
experience.
Absolutely.
In a way where you got everybody on the same team and everybody's rooting for it and having a great time. And there's really no other experience like it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I've
I
fallen in
agree.
love with it.
I
That's
agree.
for sure.
Next up, there are big old Doomsday trailers coming out this month
go.
on December
Excited for that.
18th. Yeah.
Oh, have they decided it's December 18th?
Yeah, it's announced officially that it's going with in theaters with Fire and Ash.
I knew it was going to be Fire and Ash. Is that when Fire
That's
and
when
Ash
Fire and
releases?
Ash comes
Okay.
out, yep.
Usually it'll probably leak a couple days beforehand.
Yeah, people are saying that the trailers, there's it's a minute teaser trailer and it's coming out tomorrow online.
Some people are saying it's coming out tomorrow.
December 7th, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this definitely won't hit.
Yeah,
by December
no,
7th.
no. So it
By
might be
any
out by
means.
the time you see.
Yeah,
this.
it may very well be. It probably will be out by the time we get this out. Maybe not, but
Yeah, it
I
very
would
well
think
could be.
usually they leak a little bit earlier than the actual movie release that they're attached to.
Yeah,
So
yeah, very well
yeah.
could be.
So expect that coming up here soon.
Yeah, we've got. Actually, never mind. We're still on. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Alex did a phenomenal job decorating our wall. We wanted to do a Stranger Things homage, and I think he nailed it. Actually,
Oh, yeah, I just think it looks so good. I love the blinking on there.
oh, you killed it.
I was trying to see if it was like certain lights that were blinking on it. I was trying to see if it spelled out something, like how Will spells out run.
Oh yeah,
in the-
right.
Yeah. But no, it doesn't spell anything.
Damn it!
I suck.
Fuck.
What movie news do you got? You got a couple things written down?
Let me see. Yes, I do. Let's go to my top here. Let's see. Oh, they announced that James Gunn has announced that he's going to be doing a Jimmy Olsen show. Which I'm not really sure of. I mean,
Really?
well, I mean, there's
Really?
just been so many TV shows made out of Superman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That we're gonna focus on Jimmy. Olsen.
I think he's fucking awesome.
I don't think we had enough time with him in that movie for me to feel one way or the other
I don't
about him.
know. I'm so excited for. I think he had a lot of comedic relief in
Sure.
Superman. Maybe the connection between him and Lex's girlfriend wasn't like the most secure kind of connection you could have had.
Sure, that I get too.
But I did love his character, and I've always loved Gorilla Grodd. And I'm so excited that Gorilla Grodd's planning to be on that.
I did read that.
On
I
that
did read that they
project.
were going to have Gorilla
Yeah.
Grodd on there.
That's going to be cool.
The actor's name in question is Skylar Gisondo. Anyhow, I've seen him in a lot of other
he's
movies.
in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He's not We're the Millers. Is he?
No, I don't know if he was in that, but he's not one of the people that was on the road trip with him.
Yeah. What's that?
That's
what's
Will
with-
Poulter.
Right. What's that one movie with Ed Helms?
Oh, The
that he's in?
Vacation.
The Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny. That was a funny movie. There were well, overall, I think the movie was probably garbage, but I think it had some really funny moments in it.
Yeah. I didn't think it was garbage.
Well, we'll see.
It's hard to make a truly good movie as a comedy. Like it's just I feel like comedies really take it over the top all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've never tried to write a comedy before, but
Right.
I imagine. Although if I did, it'd be funnier than fuck. All right. So as far as let's see here.
One more thing for movie news that I've got
Sure.
is Spider-Man Brand New Day just wrapped filming this week.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So no more filming leaks, thank God. I'm
Right.
so excited for that. You kind of called it. They did slow it down.
Sure.
But there's still a whole lot, and I'm hating like how AI is kind of taking over with fake leaks and stuff.
We're getting
like that.
inundated by AI these days.
Yeah, like
in
I
fact,
saw-
I just saw. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just saw a TikTok AI where they were driving past the Warner Brothers lot. And
Netflix
over
was
the
over
and
the-
over the and I thought
over
it was
the
real.
water
I thought
tower.
like I sat there and actually told that story to some friends earlier, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Well, maybe it's AI." I don't know. And then I just looked it up. Sure, shit,
Yeah,
it's AI.
totally AI.
Yeah, but I was like, "You sons of bitches! How dare you!" Like that water tower is that's a landmark.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and like all of MCU leaks, like everybody's seeing just a bunch of fake selfies of like RDJ and Hugh Jackman and Pedro Pascal all in their costumes in the same photo.
oh yeah, it's
Like,
and
that would
they're
be
so
cool.
convincing
Yeah,
too. Absolutely.
It would be so cool to see, but like it's not freaking real.
Right, exactly.
And then the most recent one that I saw is fake film release of like while they're filming Brand New Day is Sadie Sink in a Spider-Gwen costume standing with Tom
Oh really?
Holland. Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, I just saw it. Was like I think you've sent me one of them where it's like it's kind of a video of what they just shot and it's like two fingers kind of covering like a peak,
Oh okay.
like a kind of
Yeah.
peeking through, but yeah, it's not real.
Right.
I'm praying that Sadie Sink is not Spider-Gwen. I'm fine if she's Gwen Stacy. I do not want her to be Spider-Gwen. I think it would be redundant with what we did with No Way Home, having Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in there.
I agree.
And I truly do think, because Kevin Feige's been wanting Miles Morales for so long, and they're planning on taking him once the Spider-Verse movies are done, so that'll be the next solo Spider-Man film. I really do think that they're going to introduce him in kind of the third movie of this second trilogy is kind of going to be a passing the torch to Miles Morales. So
that would be amazing.
I think this next movie, just keep it one Spider-Man. Just keep it to one
I
Spider-Man.
agree. I agree. Been there, done that. Let's move on.
Yeah,
you know?
Let's not stick with it.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Want to move on to the big one?
I do.
All right. Let's talk about it.
All right. So first and foremost, we're going to be transitioning from movie news into our first FTG award nominee. Actually, not award nominee, award winner.
Yeah.
So our first FTG, which stands for Fuck That Guy award. And this week, that award goes to no one else but Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, screw you, dude.
So for those of you not in the know, just the other day, Quentin Tarantino sat down with Bret Easton Ellis, who is the author of American Psycho. And they basically,
I guess I didn't know that.
Yeah, they basically sat down discussing Tarantino's top 20 films of all time. And one of the movies happened to be There Will Be Blood from Paul Thomas Anderson. And he felt the need to tell everyone that how he feels that Paul Dano, who has been in numerous movies and
an Oscar winner,
nominee. I don't know if he won.
Oh, is he just nominated?
Yeah, let me just verify that though. I don't think he's won. I think he's an Oscar nominee.
Either way,
here's the thing. Yeah, what it boils down to is, look, I've got my opinions of actors and such. I'm not in the industry.
Yeah. So
my opinion doesn't necessarily hold weight.
Yeah.
When you have someone who is as well known as Tarantino, whom let it be known that Tarantino is a hero of mine, like has been since the early 90s when he came out with Reservoir Dogs.
We have a book,
Pulp Fiction. I literally have
dedicated
a book,
to him,
an entire book of his down there, not his book, but a book about him and his movies down there. And it just like, I wouldn't give the Fuck the Guy award to this guy if I didn't feel that he truly crossed the line. It's almost a form of bullying.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like there's no level of actor where I don't care if you suck and you're just an extra. You do not go out in public and just bash him and blame him for the failure of that movie, which I don't think the movie failed.
Well, the movie wasn't a failure,
by any means.
Right.
Just in his opinion, the one thing wrong, the one thing that made that movie fail to him was Paul Dano. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then he goes on and talks about Owen Wilson and Matthew Lillard, just saying how they're annoying and
picked on them. I just saw footage of Matthew Lillard at one of the cons saying how it hurt his feelings, and rightfully so.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
I mean? Like, you know, there's one thing, you know, you have an opinion, I get it, but you know, there's certain shit keep to yourself, bro.
Yeah,
no one gives a fuck. You know, I don't care who you are in the industry. For you to sit there and demean someone else because you're talking about this guy's acting is what you're doing. So let me just spin things around real quick and put things into perspective. You, for some reason, felt good enough to be in From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay. Now, one of my biggest problems with From Dusk Till Dawn is you. Is you as Richie Gecko.
Yeah. Cook.
Any fucking person in fucking Hollywood, I don't care if they're obscure to a fucking like 10-year veteran could have done better than what you did in that fucking movie. You needed to be plucked from that. This is what I hope happens with the way that we're doing things like that, where we go in and do fan edits and shit like that. Someone fan edit him the fuck out of that movie and put someone else in there, or just get him out of there altogether. I bet you'd be a better movie. But you know what? For you to go off and sit there and criticize another actor when you gave that performance in From Dusk Till Dawn, fuck you, bro. Fuck that guy.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Fuck. Here's the thing. Like, I will always appreciate Tarantino's, his contribution to film. I will always, I don't think the man's made a bad movie. Yeah. There are some movies of his that aren't my favorite. Jackie Brown and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood grows on me each and every time I watch it. But not a bad movie in the bunch. You know what I mean? Some phenomenal films, some not so phenomenal films. And that's the thing. You don't have such the pedigree where you have the right to sit there and tear down someone else. So for fuck you, man.
Yeah, I just don't understand the strategy or the tactic of saying that. Like, you just fucking ruined your chances at having any type of career anymore. Like, anybody.
No, he'll be fine.
Who's going to want to work with him after
He'll
that?
be fine. Tarantino, he's claiming he's only making another movie or two. Then he's retiring.
I won't see it.
I am blogged. I'm obligated to go see it because I'm such a fan of his work. You know what I mean? It's like it goes back to the topic we've had in previous episodes where we talk about the removing the art from the artist, and I think he's such a great artist that I will still go to see his movies. You know, but another thing is he released his top 20 films of all time. And a lot of them, I think, are spot on. But like at number 13, Jackass the movie, bro. Really?
What?
Yeah.
Are we dead ass?
Number 13, Jackass.
Jackass the movie.
Look, I get it. Here's the thing: it's all subjective. Everyone's got their own opinions.
A movie director.
But you're gonna throw yours out about a fucking established actor who does phenomenal work, and I can't open this up on you.
Number 13
time of all time. Another one that I just vehemently disagree with is number 16, The Devil's Rejects. Although it is Rob Zombie's, I guess, best, and I hate using that term. You know how I feel about Rob Zombie. Yeah. It's utter garbage in my opinion. And then another one, I know you're buddies with Eli Roth. That's another thing, casting him in Inglourious Bastards. Give me a fucking break. You could have picked anybody. I know it was originally written for Adam Sandler, and that would have been a phenomenal performance, I think. But you cast your buddy Eli Roth, who is a director of like low budget horror and not even a good director of that shit.
Cook.
Like, don't even get me started on Eli Roth and how overrated I think he is as a horror director. But you're gonna put that in 19?
Cook.
In your top 20? Fuck out of here, bro.
Fucking bum.
Fuck you.
Fucking bum.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
All right.
Fuck that guy award.
He gets the first official Fuck That Guy award. Our first official FTG award, Fuck That Guy award, goes to Quentin Tarantino for his comments on not only Paul Dano but Owen Wilson and Matthew Lillard. So
yeah, I will.
Congratulations.
I will love and defend Owen Wilson to the day I die.
I don't necessarily think Owen Wilson. I don't particularly think Owen Wilson's that great of an actor. Owen Wilson, in my opinion, has the typical Owen Wilson shtick.
Why?
Here's the thing. I enjoy him. I'm just saying I don't think he's a great actor.
I was trying to do
Oh, dude. Wow.
I just think Owen Wilson, he's been a funny guy in comedies for me my whole life.
Fucking Wedding Crashers.
Every single time he's on screen, I'm just cracking up. And then he's in Marvel, and so I'm a huge fan of that. But
and I thought he did great in Marvel.
And Loki. Yeah, he blew me away. I'm pretty sure he's coming back for Doomsday.
I would hope so. I hope they bring him back. Of course they're going to bring him back. What are we thinking?
Yeah.
But anyhow, I'll wrap that up, with that. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that. And I think that's plenty.
Fuck you, Quentin.
FTG award, baby. I'm going to put a graphic right down below for you. I'm going to put some time into that graphic, so you got yourself a nice graphic. Goes wrong with our first official FTG award winner.
And that's got to hurt you too. Yeah, that sucks.
It hurts me to do that. It hurts me. And I, here's the thing. I've been being a Quentin Tarantino fan. I've seen all of his interviews, and the dude's, off kilter, and I get that about it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that about him. And a lot of people these days just say, oh, he likes throwing the N-word out a lot. And granted, that is, but he's writing a role for a black actor. You know what I mean? And for you to sit there and say that black actors aren't going to use that, term all the time.
There's still an excessive point.
Absolutely. 100%. Especially how his foot fetish thing in movies. Yeah. It's out of control.
Yeah.
Literally there's Uma Thurman in Kill Bill and then her fucking feet that should have second billing and then everyone else. Because that fucking guy can't waste a shot unless he's got her feet in there. And it's, fucking death proof. He had Rosario Dawson's feet hanging out there. And also a scene there where Kurt Russell comes over as her feet are dangling out the car and he licks them.
Ugh.
Yeah. Anyhow, he's got issues.
Going back to the N-word thing, like I think if you're writing a script, I think if you're using the N-word in context, if you're writing a script for a black character to say the N-word, like I just don't think that's necessary at all. Like I feel like in the real world, it's kind of used as a very reactionary word.
Oh, absolutely.
So write a script that doesn't include that, and then let the actor kind of create the tone and where to put those.
I agree with that. I
like,
think that you could take Samuel L. Jackson out and give him carte blanche to run with whatever he wants, and he'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Same with Jamie Foxx and Django.
Yeah.
You know,
if it was a movie about like oppression and shit like that, then I get like writing in somebody saying it. But yeah, if you're making the movie in today's day and age, I think it's totally necessary just to kind of let the actor decide like when he thinks that character would say that necessarily.
Sure.
If you know what I say.
I agree with you.
I mean.
Oh, there was a quote that he said, and I'm going to read it back. I have it opened up here. That blows my mind. Okay, so one of Tarantino's comments in here was referring to the Hunger Games. He brought up the Hunger Games and was saying how he thought
it was a knockoff.
It was a complete knockoff of a I think it's a Japanese film called Battle Royale, a Japanese film called Battle Royale, which I've seen, and
I've heard that.
There are parallels for sure. But here's my point, like. How many of your fucking movies, almost shot for shot, are taken from another movie? Like I would sit here and wax poetic about it, and actually go in and sit there and give you examples. I would love to give you examples. I'd be happy to. For you to go out there and start. Yeah, when I start switching into a different accent, you know I'm pissed. So he's saying that he was he criticized Suzanne Collins's hugely popular Hunger Games franchise. He claims seemingly ripped off of the 2000 film Battle Royale, on the book on which it's based, which it's a fair criticism because they're very similar, but again, you've taken so many liberties from other people. City on Fire, there you go. City on Fire and City on Fire and Reservoir Dogs. You openly admitted to basically taking shot for shot from that. So, you know what? For you to sit there and be a hypocrite, you know what? Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, I just don't understand the motivation of coming out in 2025 talking about all these fucking performances and actors from 15 years ago. Yes. It's just stupid.
He doesn't do very many interviews. Like he's not known for doing a lot of interviews.
He's a crab ass.
Well, not only that, he has gone off on some serious interviewers before, which I think he was justified in doing so. But neither here nor there. I think he sat down and just started going, and he's not one to, hold back. Yeah. And I think he just got ahead of himself. I'm not giving him an excuse because I'm giving you a fuck the guy award. But anyhow, that's all I'll say about that. Yeah.
So yeah,
do better, Quentin. Do better.
That guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Do better, Quentin. You're better than that.
Yeah.
All right, we are doing a new segment this week. We're introducing a new segment called Peak or Week, which we basically just give each other a few scenarios, and we establish whether it's peak or week.
Yep. And we're focusing on Marvel this time.
This one is a Marvel themed peak or week.
Yep. All right. Would you like to go first, or would?
Yeah, I'll go first. You want to just switch back and forth type thing?
I think so.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think
All right, so I'm going to throw a movie at you. You let me know, peak or week.
Okay.
Black Widow.
Peak. We just rewatched it the other night.
Did you?
We both did, didn't we?
I didn't watch
About a week or so, a couple weeks or so.
I think you had it on because you're going through the whole MCU right now.
Yes,
and I walked in, and then we both were sitting there talking about how much we actually enjoyed the movie. Yeah. It slept on, I think.
Yeah, it's got some flaws in there for sure.
There's some bad effect shots in it.
Absolutely,
that's the first thing I think of.
Yeah, that's terrible. But the dynamic between Florence and Scarlett during that movie is perfect. Peak. David Harbour as Red Guardian. Peak.
Florence Pugh. Peak. Just her alone.
Yeah. Peak.
Yeah.
Peak.
Yeah.
But the whole plot of it, like I love the Red Room stuff. I
Absolutely.
thought the Red Room being floating up in the sky was cool.
That is cool.
I
yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Like I said, I liked the movie overall.
I liked
I
how
really
the
did.
mom was working for it the entire time. That was a good twist. It's a pig.
Yeah.
It's pig.
Yeah.
All
Good.
right. I'm glad
All right.
we're on the same page with that.
Yes, sir.
My number one for you is Black Panther 2.
Oh, peak. So much peak.
Peak. Absolutely.
Peak of the peak.
Yeah.
I love that movie. You know, it's so slept on. Yeah. And I know I say this all the time, is that I think people just couldn't get over the fact that Boseman wasn't in it. Like they didn't replace Boseman.
I agree.
You know, for those that say it didn't need to be made, I couldn't disagree more.
I hear a lot of people's complaints about it being that it takes Shuri too long to get into the suit.
She's grieving.
Boom. There we go. That's literally the only answer that needs to be said.
Absolutely.
Like, she is grieving. She lost her brother. First off, Namor's badass in the movie.
He's awesome.
Oh my god.
For a guy that's got wings on his ankles.
I'm so excited for Doomsday.
Oh gosh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so cool.
Slept on villain in my opinion.
Yeah, and then Namor goes and kills her fucking mom.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Oh fuck you. What is that? 2021 when that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like she's grieving.
Yeah. And I think that movie may have touched us more because we lost my dad right around that time. Yeah. So like the grief aspect of it, I think hit us more, but I still go back and watch that movie freshly open to it and things. And I still think it's phenomenal. It moves me in a lot of ways. It moves me in a lot of ways that no other Marvel movie has.
Yeah. People always say that their favorite parts of superhero movies is when the hero is basically at rock bottom. They've gotten their ass kicked. They have nothing left to lose.
Sure.
That's what this entire movie is.
Yeah.
Is Shuri having nothing fucking left.
Yeah, and she's supposed to take the mantle of the Black Panther.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
I love the fact that she's like, I want to rip his heart out. Like,
right.
I want to kill him.
Yeah.
I want him gone.
Yeah.
I love that. And then and then her mom dies. Like, she was feeling that way already, and then her mom dies, and she's just like, oh, I'm going to kill him. Like, I will take on his entire army myself if I have to.
And what an army.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Screw anybody that says that's a bad movie.
Slept on. Hardcore.
Peak.
Yep.
Peak.
All right, my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Thor, The Dark World.
Weak.
Weak.
Probably the weakest.
The peak of weak.
Yeah, literally.
It's so weak.
So weak.
To this day, I go back and watch that movie, and I just really can't find many positive things to say about it.
Yeah, I think
it's kind of like haphazardly put together. You know, that was when I think they had such success with the original films, and then they needed to pump out the ones that did really well, and then they just pumped Thor 2 right out when they didn't really have an idea of what it was. They even got a director of Game of Thrones to come on and direct it in hopes that they would touch upon something that they had touched upon in Game of Thrones, and then continue with that success, and they did not succeed.
I think it might be the second worst MCU movie.
Oh, what's your first worst?
Quantumania.
See, I got to watch that again.
Maybe I'm overhating on it.
No, I mean, I remember that movie not being good.
Well, I just remember I wasn't a huge fan. Like, I was getting interested in Kang at the time, but it didn't sell me all the way on it yet.
Right.
And then I thought the whole quantum realm stuff could have been done way better.
Yeah, the effects were pretty. Yeah, they would get kind of wonky at times.
Well, yeah, and just like it started turning into like a Paul Rudd comedy more than an Ant-Man movie.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, and then I hated Darren being MODOK.
Okay.
Darren Cross being MODOK.
I didn't hate that so much.
I hated that.
Did you?
And then when fucking Cassie comes in and she's like, why are you being such a dick?
And that's like what breaks through to it.
That's what? You are a machine of death.
You went into a little girl's room when Cassie was a girl to threaten her and now you're just misunderstood?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that.
I can't believe I'm forgetting the acronym for MODOK right now, but
I wouldn't know that off the top, off the dome for sure.
Okay, next up, I got Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home. That is where he goes to London.
Mm-hmm.
Peak.
Peak. I
Peak.
agree. I
yes.
agree.
Well, I started right away thinking, oh yeah, he's on like a trip with his class, and but then you get the Mysterio stuff in there, which is like some of the best visuals that the MCU's done.
Everybody hates on Mysterio in the MCU.
Absolutely not. I think he slept on.
Yeah, just because they're like, he just uses the Stark tech.
He weaponizes it.
They made Mysterio work for the MCU. It's up there for one of my favorite Spider-Man movies.
Is it really?
Oh my god! I love Mysterio in it. I love the mind fuckery he does with Spider-Man.
Sure.
He hits him with a goddamn train. He's ruthless.
The bullet train.
Yeah, ruthless. Makes Spider-Man has spidey senses, and he makes Spider-Man scared for his goddamn life after that train. When Happy comes down and he's like, I can't trust you. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think it's got the coolest spidey sense scene we've ever gotten.
Oh, yeah.
Ever. Where he just closes his eyes like, okay, Peter Tingle.
Yeah.
And just goes through and smashes all those drones. So cool. Yeah. You cannot convince me otherwise.
That's a peak scene.
Yeah, so cool.
I agree.
You cannot convince me that's a bad movie.
Right.
And then that's when MJ and him get together and he gives her the Black Dahlia, the necklace.
Yes,
oh my
that's
God.
right.
Yeah, it's so good.
So say I'd find it hard pressed to find a Spider-Man movie that you don't like.
Oh, there's not one.
I was gonna say, you even like all of the.
I like Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't dislike Spider-Man 3. I think it's got some glaringly obvious problems, but other than that, I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
I was a fan of it when it first came out. Oh, there it goes again.
Son of a fucking bitch.
But yeah, there's literally no way home without Far From Home. Mysterio is the one that announces his name to the entire world and starts all that craziness.
There you go.
Mysterio did that, so why do you hate him? Like, why do you hate him? It doesn't matter if he's just human messing with Stark technology. Tony Stark himself has shown the MCU what how powerful intelligence can make somebody. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what it was for Mysterio. And I loved how they incorporated his story being a employee of Stark. I thought it was beautifully done.
I agree. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
And then jumping on the back of Quantumania after we just talked about it, my last one is Jonathan Majors' performance as Kang.
Peak.
Yeah. There's nothing weak about that performance.
Oh, no.
The movie itself's weak,
but
Jonathan Majors brought a certain gravitas.
Oh, my God.
To it.
Yeah, where he's standing while Scott is in the cell and he's like, have I killed you? You're part of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Have I killed you before?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
And he just knew how to turn it up to a notch. Like you could see when Kang got angry.
Sure.
And just let loose.
I wanted to see more of that. Like especially with the Council of Kangs at the end.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more of that. I really hope that Feige and the top brass at Marvel go back and rehire Jonathan Majors. I hope there's a plan to. You don't necessarily need to make him the next big bad, you know what I mean? But somehow incorporate him again, and then maybe sprinkle him in there in future things. So,
I like it.
Yeah.
I loved him in Loki too. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Not even just as Victor Timely, but as He Who Remains.
Absolutely.
Like, He Who Remains, he was so smart. His delivery, Jonathan Majors' delivery in it, like he was excited but also nervous because he was coming up on that time where he didn't know what was going to happen next.
Right.
I thought that was brilliant.
I think Jonathan Majors is a very good actor. I mean, all the issues with his personal life aside.
Too bad he punches women.
That might be the downside to it. You might not get another chance at the MCU, buddy, and that's on you. But hey, we appreciated you in Quantumania, one of the most underappreciated and rightfully so movies in the MCU.
Agreed.
Good job. You did great.
Yeah.
You did great. You just got to work on that punching women thing.
You were peak, but now you're weak.
Yeah, that part of you, weak as fuck. Weak as fuck.
Yeah.
Your performance in Quantumania, peak. You not being so nice to the ladies, weak.
Agreed.
All right.
That's
all I got for my end on it.
I got two more that I wanted to do. These are the topics and not necessarily just movies.
Okay.
So my first one is just MCU Phase 4. So it's WandaVision, Loki, The Eternals, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Soldier.
Do it again. I gotta know 'em.
WandaVision, Loki, The Eternals, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then, like, I think maybe season 1 or season 2 or What If.
Okay. Overall peak. There are some. I have some issues with a couple of those projects.
Yeah.
But overall peak.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Eternals is
You and I just talked about
very
that.
much slept on.
Yep. I don't agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a boring ass movie.
WandaVision, all three of them, WandaVision, Loki, and Hawkeye, three
All
of my
great.
top,
Absolutely.
my top 3 MCU shows.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I could give a shit about What If.
yeah. What If can go?
I mean, out of all of the seasons of What If, there's maybe a handful, if that, of ones that are truly worth rewatching.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it, even Marvel Zombies, I was not impressed with.
Yeah.
I thought that was very mid.
I
honestly.
agree. And then my last one is RDJ as Doctor Doom.
Currently,
Mm-hmm.
weak.
Yeah,
I love RDJ. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought his contribution to the MCU is paramount.
yeah,
But I thought that the idea to bring him back and make him repeat someone else's role, they've got to blow me out of the water with the explanation of this.
yeah. I
Because
agree.
other than that, it's weak. Like I still think that is weak.
Well, that's on movie news too that we didn't talk about. So Avengers Endgame is re-releasing in theaters in September of 2026 in preparation for Doomsday, and it's going to have a brand new post-credit scene at the end of it.
Really?
Leading up to Doomsday.
That's some exciting news right there.
Yeah.
I did not read that.
Yeah.
I did read a blurb that it was coming back out. I didn't read when.
Yeah.
Just that they were re-releasing it, which isn't uncommon for any movies these days. But that's awesome.
I don't think that the post-credit scene is going to be kind of an explanation as to why RDJ is Doom. I don't think it's going to be
I hope
that.
not. You got to explain that from
In the movie.
frame one in the movie.
Yeah, I
Don't be
agree.
going back and adding a fucking end scene.
I think it's going to be similar but different. So like the second end scene of that is Steve and Peggy dancing.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be extended because there's theories out there that that's what causes an incursion that starts all of Doomsday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think it's going to be an extended version of that, and you're going to see Doom standing outside of their house.
That's a cool theory.
right.
That's a cool theory.
I think that
that's
would be
a
super
peak
cool.
theory.
Peak. Make it happen, Marvel.
I'd love to see it.
Make
that
it
would
happen,
be sweet.
Mr. Kevin, Mr. Feige.
Mr. Feige, I know you watch. I look at the diagnostics.
Yeah, look at the TikTok profile
I
views.
see you peeking in on us under other people's profiles. User 624973B.
Yeah.
That's you, Feige. I know it. We
do
just
it.
got done watching episode 7.
Episode 7, yes.
Episode 7
Yes.
of It. Welcome to Derry.
Yep.
And without going into spoilers just yet, I think we should just kind of discuss our pros and cons.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
Go right ahead. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, so this episode basically saved the show for me. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes of the show, and then it slowed down for me.
Okay.
It felt like the VFX budget kind of focused on the first 2 episodes.
I'll give you that.
up until this past episode.
Okay.
Like this past episode, I mean, yeah, it blew me away. It reminded me of when I was watching the first 2 episodes of this show.
I'll give it that.
Yeah. So I'm back to being hooked. I was starting to lose it. I was still watching it and keeping up with it. But I'm back to being hooked now because of this. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I'm excited to see. Is that the season? That can't be the season.
No. I think we got one more.
Cannot-
At least
okay,
one more.
Okay. I kind of miss the kids from the first episode.
Yeah.
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 They really impressed me.
Yeah.
And then to see
The child actors, yeah.
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 Well,
I
that's
think they've
kinda
done
getting into spoilers,
great
so.
at casting the kids. I thought they did great at casting the kids from the original. Like, I thought those child actors in the original film were awesome.
Yeah,
In fact,
I
I
think they
think
all
that's
do
a big part of why people say Chapter 2 isn't as good, is because you lose those kids. They are sprinkled in throughout it, but nowhere near as front and center as they were in the original.
Well, it's an It story about adults.
Right. Sure.
I feel like that's a lot of people's biggest problem with it is like Pennywise, the whole demon that it is really targets children, and then the whole concept of adults going after it. Like, I get it. They're pissed at it for what happened 27 years ago, but
Sure.
Pennywise is trying to go after kids.
Yeah, that seems to be. Well,
That
he doesn't really discriminate, you know.
Right.
He likes the kids. I guess there is an explanation that the kids taste better to him. But he clearly in this episode does not discriminate in any way, shape, or form.
My favorite scene, I just want to say that from my favorite scene from It 2 was Bill Hader when they're down in the.
I know what you're gonna say right away.
He's like something like "eat shit,
No.
mother dog."
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! And only the way that Bill Hader could do it, you know.
So funny,
Dude, if
So
I were the
good.
fucking director or anybody on that set, when he did that, I would lose my shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did.
Like
I'm
every
sure
time, I
they
don't know
did.
how many takes it took to get it to nail it, but dude, he
So good.
kills it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, overall, I really enjoy the show. I have, like you, thought it has kind of dipped and weaved a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, especially episode 3 with the kids in the graveyard.
Yeah, I had a note about that.
Yeah, the effects started to get a little like, ugh.
Crazy bad.
And not exactly, not
Yeah.
like kind of bad, like it was like noticeably terrible,
like goosebump
CGI.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
terrible.
like again, it could be exactly what you're talking about in regards to the budget being used in the first couple episodes.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was.
But I
starting.
agree with you. Like I've overall loved the tone. I love how like wicked they're getting with it, how mean they are with it. You know, like this thing does not discriminate. It'll freaking tear through anything it can.
Yeah.
And they're showing that, you know what I mean? And I'm a big fan of the first 2 movies and now a fan of the show. You know, it's not perfect, but so far, you know, as long as they stick the next couple episodes, I think it'll be a great, great show.
Oh yeah. Especially, I have a feeling. I don't know. Maybe there's 2, just depending on just kind of seeing how this last one ended. Maybe there's 2 more.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
I can look it up. Let us check, my man. It just says 8. Hold on, let me. There's a page 2. Yeah, just 8. So it's showing on my end here.
Next episode is season finale. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. I think it's doing. I think it's hitting all the right chords. I think it's doing well, and yeah, I'm
really excited. Now I'm really excited now after this last episode was good.
It was good. Really good. It
Yeah.
was really, really good. So I am. I'm excited. Yeah.
Me too.
We'll see.
Me too. At this point, Stranger Things season 5 has volume 1 has come out, episodes 1 through 4. Volume 2 is coming out December 25th, Christmas Day, and then that's episodes 5, 6, and 7, and then episode 8 is getting released on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So we gotta talk about the first 4.
Sure.
That was crazy.
Should we do spoiler free at the beginning and then
Yeah,
spoilers?
yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
So spoiler free going
Spoiler
forward.
free.
Overall, your thoughts on the first 4 episodes? 4 or 5?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Overall, I've been a really big fan of everything that's been going on. I was disappointed at the very beginning when we started, just realizing that's kind of a spoiler. Just kind of realizing where we're at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
But they loop me right back in. Like everything that they're doing, like the way that they are introducing it all and showing everything, it's really cool how they manage to kind of repair, essentially. And yeah, it's hard to talk about without really getting
without
into
doing
spoilers.
yeah.
I've been a huge fan of what they've been doing. I was nervous at first, but then it's just been every single thing that they've added to the plot I've been a fan of. Introducing new characters, like the new characters I've been huge fans of, and That's all I can really say without literally. That's all I can think of without spoiling.
I gotcha.
So, what
And,
about you?
Well, I am. I've been a Stranger Things fan from the beginning. I think. I think they've just the whole cast and the Duffer Brothers have made a great series. And these first 4 episodes show that these guys know what the hell they're doing. And here's the thing, like, I wasn't really excited for it. Like, it was just, and I can't really say I was ever really excited for a Stranger Things season. Like, 1, I stumbled upon. Season 2, I was probably the most excited because of the momentum that
Sure.
the first season left with you.
Right.
And then, season 3, season 4, and it's gotten progressively better, I think. But overall, this season and the first 4 episodes, just especially, and again, we'll get into spoilers here shortly, and I'm not ruining anything, but the last 15 minutes of episode 4 were epic.
Oh my god.
Absolutely epic.
Yeah.
It's television that episode alone will be talked about.
Oh yeah. Like I said that when we watched that episode, I said that I don't think I've been that excited for a certain a specific scene since Endgame's portal scene.
It's one of those crowd rousers, man.
close.
It
Yeah.
really is. I mean,
Yeah.
the way it's paced, how it's shot, and then how it just makes this impact. Like, it's truly impressive. It was truly
Perfectly
impressive.
done,
Yeah,
too.
I
Perfectly
agree.
done.
I agree. I am
God.
very excited to see the final episodes. Anxiously awaiting with bated breath. I want to see how this goes down. And yeah, I think this is going to be a season that'll be talked about. I think the whole series will be talked about.
I do have a question for you about that, actually. So, I've been seeing online a lot of people are not a fan of how they released the episodes, like
How they're doing it.
how they split them up almost months apart. How do you feel about that? Like, would you rather have all of them released at once, or would you rather it be kind of what they're doing with it right now?
I don't mind what they're doing. I don't, because I think we're getting too comfortable with the on-demand aspect of television now.
I agree.
Where
Completely.
we are getting everything. We want it all right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yep.
there was a time, that you had to wait week to week to get the newest episode.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you would go into a mid-season break, and you'd have to wait months until the next one comes out, So,
Exactly.
no, I don't mind this at all. I think that's actually, I like the model of the releasing. And again, I think it's a minor gripe for people to do that, for such a great show.
I like the argument that it adds, like, suspense is such an important thing with TV shows.
Sure.
I think splitting it up like this adds that suspense factor.
It
and
builds
makes you-
anticipation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine what the reaction if you sat down and watched all of season 5 of Stranger Things in one, like, it was all available to you all at once.
Right.
The conversations that would be had about that show would be quick. It would be like a crazy reaction, obviously.
Okay.
But it would be quick and forgotten about within a month. The way that they are framing it now, people are going to be thinking about this show for the entire month of December.
The amount of anticipation that this builds by releasing it the way they are is key to, I think, its success.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I really do. I think that when you give us that type of finale, the mid-season finale, we'll call it. I'm like counting down the days until they're released again.
Absolutely. I agree.
And keep me
100%.
guessing for that 4, 5, 6 days or whatever it is from December 3rd,
week.
25th. So we have a week
week.
that we'll be waiting for the
Yeah.
the season finale. Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let us
I
build the anticipation for that final episode, not just of the season, but of the show altogether.
Yep.
Give us that.
I
Give us, and I
100%
love how fitting it seems to be on New Year's Day. You know what I mean? Or New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're ending the year with Stranger Things. So 2025 was the year of Stranger Things. That's how they're going to go out.
Yep.
And I have every confidence in them that they're going to go out on top.
And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So excited. My ass will be set.
If you have not watched Stranger Things, do yourselves a favor. Now, it is a niche show. It is genre storytelling,
Right.
but it's done in such a great way. I mean, if you're a fan of Stephen King, if you're a fan of the 80s movies with, like the Goonies and things like that, it's almost like a hybrid of those two things
Yes.
mixed together.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, and it's got its own twists and turns, and I thoroughly enjoy the show.
I 100% agree. And yeah, like I agree with you with the whole, I haven't really been excited for a season to come out. Like, I've enjoyed the show every single season I've watched it, but I've never been like, oh my God, Stranger Things is out, I have to watch it right now.
Right.
I've never been that way. That is exactly how I'm going to be come Christmas Day.
Oh.
It's the only thing I
You got a lot going on Christmas Day. You're
Marty Supreme, Marty Supreme, Christmas Day, Marty Supreme, Christmas Day.
Your one of your most anticipated movies of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really, really excited.
I wish I could join you for that Christmas Day viewing, but
Amen.
unfortunately I won't be able to. I am hosting Christmas this year, so
Yeah.
But I'm sure you'll give me your thorough review, spoiler free, of course.
I'll try my best.
And then I will
I'll be
watch it, sure.
excited.
And then because we'll have to obviously review it on the show.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yep.
I'll have my Marty Supreme jacket at that point.
Oh, you're gonna get into the merch area.
I don't know. They're expensive.
There are Marty Supreme jackets.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You out. Checking them out.
It's going. Well, it's the press. Not even the press run. Just the media run that they have been going on for this movie has just been my favorite thing almost ever. It's just so funny, so unique, like just so Timothée Chalamet, and I just love him so much. I love his personality. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Good.
I'm excited.
Good. I'm excited that you're excited because I'm now anticipating it myself. So, yeah, good.
Yep.
All right, we should probably move into spoilers now for Stranger Things Season 5.
Yeah,
So,
let's get
if you
into
haven't
it.
seen Stranger Things, especially the first 4 episodes of Season 5, we recommend you go elsewhere or stick around if you like spoilers, and we'll just spoil everything for you. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to you and do your thing, boo-boo. See what I did there? I spit mad fire.
Sure did. You're such bars. You got such bars.
I got bars.
Yeah, so spoilers. I'll start off with like the episode 1 stuff. I was disappointed at the very start that we had such a big time jump in between the end of season 4 and the beginning of season 5, because the end of season 4 is all of them in a group on this hill looking at Hawkins on fire.
Right.
Like looking at just the town is destructed.
End of times type shit.
End of times
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. And then we start season 5 and it's like, all right, they covered them up with metal plates and we're sledding down them. And
I couldn't agree more. That
Yeah.
was like my biggest, like, really?
Yeah.
Like, but I also understand with such the biggest gap they took in making season 4 to season 5.
right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they were going to have to explain it somehow.
Right.
And I think the way they did it was, here's the thing. I hope it pays off, which I think it will. These Duffer Brothers
Oh, I
they
have no
they
doubt in my
are
mind.
taking a lesson from the school of Spielberg, where they always put that. I guess I don't want to call it a MacGuffin because it's not technically a MacGuffin, but something that they come back to. You know, they plant the seeds throughout the show, and then they're
Oh.
always great at bringing that back.
Yes.
and correlating those things.
Yes, I've said that too. I think I've said that to you
You
and
have.
and everybody that I've talked to that's seen this show, is just how well I think the Duffer Brothers are able to. They've kind of talked about it this season. Just nothing is coincidental.
Sure.
Everything, every single thing in that show, it has the ability to be picked and brought out and put into today's storyline. And
Sure.
they're so good at connecting those dots.
Yeah.
It's incredible to watch. But yeah, so that was my first problem with it. I don't really have a lot of problems.
negatives, yeah.
No, my other one would just basically be the I feel like some of the dialogue is a little weak.
A little
in
clunky, yeah.
Yeah, in the just in kind of the in between scenes where they're, for example, they're in the tunnels and Lucas is hit the dick, I'll soften it, like that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
that was weak. That was weak.
That was, yeah. I remember giggling. Like, okay,
yeah.
it was an odd choice of words.
Yeah, but I'm a huge fan of. I thought the squawk and everything was so cool from the very start.
Squawk.
The radio station
Oh yeah.
and how they use that for their crawls as
Sure.
kind of
Oh
just, like,
yeah. It's
communication. That
really
was so
ingenious.
Cool. Oh, one more negative I have about it. Dustin.
Yeah.
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 He's kind of a dickhead.
Yeah.
So I watched the Escape Pods review on it, and Andrew does say something pretty interesting on how he's grieving Eddie so much just because he has Steve as that kind of big brother figure, but Steve was kind of the one to talk him through and give him advice on how to talk to people and how to connect with people in the first couple of seasons. And Eddie was that person for Dustin that kind of said, no, you don't have to change yourself for anybody. Like, if somebody's looking at you a weird way for doing what you like to do, like, give them the finger, give them the bird, and continue on doing what you want to do. And so...
See, that's interesting to me because you just watched. You got all caught up recently.
Yeah.
So I've never rewatched those seasons since I last saw them.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten caught up yet. So it's interesting to hear that because until I saw a clip of Dustin and
Eddie?
Nope.
Steve?
And saw how their relationship used to be, and then to see that where they are now, how like they just aren't getting along and they don't like each other, that adds so much more weight when I remember that they were actually really close friends back in the day.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of an odd couple, so to speak.
100%. Yeah. I mean, they really had their connection in season 3 when they did that whole Russian spy thing at the Scoops Ahoy.
I think that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, when they did that together. But, yeah, and so with Dustin losing that kind of friend that Eddie was to him, he's very, very depressed and mourning him a whole lot. Even a year.
He's acting out.
Yeah, exactly. And so Andrew made a point of he literally he is in such a stage of grief and depression that he does not care about anything. Like, he's almost looking for those fights with the high school kids just to kind of feel something. And so I could appreciate that aspect.
No, I think that makes perfect sense. I really do.
But don't be a dickhead to Steve. That I don't give a fuck.
I get it. I do. But yeah, no, I'm sold. The next episodes can't come soon enough.
Yeah. And let's just bite the bullet and talk about episode 4.
Okay.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
Again,
mean, we
epic.
were sitting right there and just like jaws to the floor.
Yeah, we were absolutely like, jaws were wide open. Our hands were on our heads.
Yeah. Last 15 minutes.
Yeah. It was an experience.
It starts with the one shot. Like when the Demogorgons come out of the metal plates. Yeah. That's when the whole just like it's craziness from there on out to the very last second of the episode. You're just it's crazy.
It was so impressive. Like, again, the way that it built to that point with Will, and then for Will's arc, which is the most impressive thing, because Will, he
created it in one episode.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, the way Will started, where he started, and where he's at now.
Yes,
it's just so beautifully planned out and executed. Like, it's just amazing. And then that scene, like, my God, like the visuals, every aspect of it is just like.
And the way that they've made Robin and Will connect in this season 2, and to put Robin's dialogue in that little, oh my God.
Yeah.
In the montage of him and Mike as kids. Beautiful.
Oh, it adds such gravitas to it. You know what I mean? It just
does. That one meme, absolute cinema. Like, completely. It's Will's pose, just the way goes to Mike's face, and then the Demogorgon floating in
Yeah.
fucking air.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just pans over to Will.
Like I said, they just every single way that they executed it, every
Yes.
building block that led
Yes.
to that, whether it be sound design, camera movement.
The eyeballs.
Oh God, what I love about the Duffer Brothers is they talk about Evil Dead being a huge influence on them, and I couldn't have thought that in my head enough when you see Will standing there with the eyes white, and let me just say the creme de la creme, the chef's kiss, the eyes rolling back. Oh my God! Like I remember
just that shot.
Oh.
That shot. Like I've
Fucking forget about it.
seen behind the scenes videos of like the camera on the rail slowly moving in towards him. He wipes his nose. Just that entire goddamn thing. Beautiful. Noah Schnapp.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
well
god.
done, son.
Yeah, you
Take a
killed
bow.
it.
Take a bow, my friend.
Killed it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I love the footage I've seen of them at the table read. Have you
Yes.
seen that?
Yeah.
And how they all just get so giddy when they read it. And then Noah's just sitting back I get to do this.
He's like,
I get to do this. I get to be that badass standing there. Oh, my
look at
goodness.
me. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations,
Oh my God,
son. That
so
is
good.
awesome.
Yeah, I really do. Like his acting in that whole, just this entire season.
You
really.
are so right. When you pointed out how well he did, and you kept pointing out certain exact moments as
Yes.
to when I was like, you're absolutely right. This kid brought it, understood the assignment,
Yeah.
and fucking
When
brought
they
it.
put the fucking flamethrower to the demo, and he just started going
Where
crazy.
he's feeling the pain.
Bodies just flailing all over the place. That is somebody on fire without flames on them. He just emphasized
He
it
gave
all.
everything
Oh
in
my
in that performance. And
Yeah.
I am so, I can't say it enough how forward to, well, how do I say it? I can't say it enough how I'm looking forward to the last few episodes. You know what I mean? It's going to be, and then I'm really wanting to go back and watch it from the beginning to the end, make it one experience.
You really do.
I'm going
You
to.
should,
I'm
because
gonna.
oh my god, I don't think I've ever rewatched Stranger Things before this point. Like rewatching it
I
for
have
season
not.
5.
No.
The way you can appreciate, because if you watch them all back to back, you can appreciate the little nuances way more of them kind of picking from past seasons into the later ones. Because I was telling you this, like even the little nuances in season 4, when Eleven's going through the whole dreams memory sequence with one, and how she basically escaped the Hawkins lab, and how he became Vecna. He's trapped in this room. They're surrounded in this room, and he does what 11 does in season 1 when they're surrounded in that hallway, and she just does a little neck tilt.
The neck tilt.
Yeah, and breaks all their necks.
Yeah.
He does that in season 4, but it's like set before season 1, so you're kind of like, oh,
That's where
there
she
you
got
go.
it.
That's
Yeah.
where she got it. It's so cool how they do that.
Yeah, well,
so
they're
cool.
correlating all the high points and
Yeah.
such. So, no, it's a very impressive show. I have
So
nothing
good.
but love for the Duffer Brothers. Can't wait to see what they do in the future because they clearly love genre filmmaking. And I mean, I think they are going to be huge names in Hollywood coming up here.
God, they deserve it.
Yeah, I can't
God,
wait to
they
review their
deserve it.
future stuff. Honestly, after this.
Yeah, yeah. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like they were talking about how apparently they did have like this whole story written out from start to finish.
Oh, wow.
Before they started the show. So they knew like what kind of role that they were casting Noah Schnapp in.
I'm sure
And-
things have evolved since then, and they've had to, kind of
Well, yeah,
divert
but
and go
like
different ways.
Will the Sorcerer was a plot line from the very beginning. The Duffer
Okay.
Brothers.
I mean, it makes perfect sense
basically
when they
said,
tie back to the first season where they were talking about that.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense
Yeah,
now.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
So cool.
yeah, we're big fans, as you can tell.
Volume 2 coming out Christmas Day.
Can't wait.
Party Supreme in Volume 2.
You got a busy Christmas.
Sorry, Mom. I'm not gonna make it.
You're gonna get comments for that.
Yeah.
All right, we are gonna do our top 5 all-time favorite Christmas films. And how do you want to do it? Do you want to do it like back and forth, or do we want to do it like you do your 5, I do my 5?
I like the back and forth.
I do too.
Yeah.
It keeps it fresh, keeps it popping. All right, let me get to that list, and then even though I'm pretty sure I know it by heart at this point. Yep, there it is. All right, well, without further ado, Alexander.
Starting us off.
Yeah, start us
All right.
off.
So to start off my top 5, my honorable mention is Krampus.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember going to watch that. The memory of going to see that in theaters is what speaks to me the most about that movie. We were in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was my first time being in Florida that time.
Yeah.
And yeah, just watching it with you. I was just getting into horror at that point, I'm pretty sure, and it was just so fun. And watching it's still a good movie. I think.
I still love it.
I
mean,
still love that movie.
It's a we watch it every year. We put it on. It's usually playing in our house. I mean, we tend to put those same movies on all the time on kind of repeat, and Krampus is one of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Grandma doesn't understand
We
it.
usually put the poster.
We do usually have the poster up.
Yeah.
I'm a little late to putting the Christmas movie posters up, but
That's all right.
I'll get on that.
Yeah, that's
I
all right.
will.
That's all right. And yourself?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, my honorable mention happens to also be Krampus.
Oh, word. Okay.
I was like, oh, here we go with our Marvel lineup again. But yeah, no, Krampus, and I want to add a little bit more. So it is a lot of this list is nostalgia based. It's Christmas time was huge in my family. In fact, one of my loves for cinema came from going to the movies on Christmas Eve. My parents would always take my sister, my brother, and I out to the movies on Christmas Eve, and we'd usually pick a film together, or usually mom and dad told us what we were going to watch, but it became a yearly staple, and we loved it. And then so to do that with you has been kind of magical. So the story is he and I went kind of on an impromptu trip to Orlando. It was I think it was December 10th we went. So I had never been to Florida during Christmas, which was very cool to experience. So cool. 75-degree weather with everything lit up and
walking through the theme parks with it all.
Universal was completely decked out. We went to Universal our first night in town. We went to Universal. We walked the boardwalk, and because the parks were closing at that point, we got there a little late. And then, of course, right there in the Universal walk, they have a movie theater right there. And Krampus was playing within 10 minutes of us walking by. So we were like, why don't we? The night was still young. We had just gotten into Florida and Orlando and just went in there. And we saw it with a pretty stacked crowd. I mean, there was a lot of people there.
There was a lot
so
of people
that whole feeling of everybody oohing and ahhing and laughing at the right parts.
Yeah.
We had that communal feeling with that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's always stayed pretty magical, and it's become a staple in our household.
Yeah, it's always gonna be on my TV.
I can't wait for you to pass it on to your kids.
Oh, I 100% will.
Can't wait.
There's no way. There's no way it's not happening.
Such a good movie.
All right, so going to number 5. My number 5 is Elf.
Okay.
It's all-time classic.
I'm putting that graphic up.
Yeah, please do. But yeah, I mean, Will Ferrell killed it. I remember growing up, like you said, nostalgia based. Growing up with that movie, it was always laughing from beginning to end, and it's got heartfelt moments in there too. And yeah, it's just a classic to have on the TV. Yeah, I love it.
It's a great one. That's your number 5.
Number 5.
My number 5 is a hotly debated film that a lot of people claim is not a Christmas film. And if you feel it's not or think it's not, you're just wrong. That's all there is to it. But it's Die Hard.
Yep. Christmas movie. Ladies
Christmas
and
movie.
gentlemen.
Yeah. Do your research.
Listen up.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
Okay. So, anyhow, Die Hard was a huge staple. It still is. We play that every year as well. So basically all of these listed are films that we play on repeat when I'm hosting Christmas here.
Yeah.
So
every year at Christmas, our TV in the living room has Christmas movies playing all day. Yeah.
But number 5, Die Hard.
Love it.
Christmas movie.
Number 4 for me is A Christmas Story.
Okay.
It is. yeah. But you introduced me to that because you're such a big fan of it. And yeah, I mean, it was the first I remember it being the first kind of Christmas movie I could really resonate with, because I think you showed me around the age when I was that kid's age, and so
BB gun age.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember wanting the BB gun.
You got one.
Yeah, yeah.
If I remember correctly, it's a Red Ryder too.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah.
It was almost the exact replica.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so cool. So cool.
Yeah. And my number 4, again, they're all nostalgia based, but Scrooged.
Yeah.
Scrooged with Bill Murray, yep, is there it is.
There it is.
One that we went to when one magical Christmas Eve. I remember right before we left, it's snowing it wasn't cold. There wasn't a lot of snow on the ground, but it ended up snowing that Christmas Eve, which is kind of, magical in itself.
Right.
And we went to the movie, saw it, loved everything about it, and then left, and it was like a winter wonderland outside.
That's cool.
I'll always remember that. But yeah,
That's
number
cool.
4, Scrooged.
For number 3 for me, like you said, Christmas movie, Die Hard.
There we go.
Yeah. Argue with a wall if it's not if you don't think it's a Christmas movie,
sorry.
because
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Part
Just
of the
Google
plot.
it.
Part of the plot is him trying to get home to his family for Christmas. It's
Exactly.
pretty textbook Christmas movie to me.
All types of music used in it. All
Yeah.
types of Christmas carols used in it.
All type of Christmas references. Ho ho ho.
Absolutely.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on.
I have a
I have a gun.
I have
ho,
a
ho,
machine
ho.
gun. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on. What are you thinking? That was your number 3?
3.
Okay.
Number
My number 3, Home Alone.
Word.
Home Alone.
Damn, I didn't even put that on my list.
Oh.
Not even honorable
It's almost
mention.
criminal to leave Home Alone off the
I
list.
know,
I want to
yikes.
say you're going to get a lot of comments for that, for sure.
Well,
And you might get a lot of people that come out agreeing with you.
I
you know?
love my top 3, so I don't even care.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, hey. Yep. Home
Yeah.
Alone.
My number 2 is Polar Express.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I grew up watching that. I remember you being scared of this movie at a certain the puppet scene. If you know, you know. At this goddamn
That's
movie.
nightmarish. That
Yes!
scene is, yeah.
Yes,
It
I
was
was
always,
terrified.
it was.
I
Yeah.
was probably 10 years old until I could get over that.
Yeah. You'd go hide behind the couch when that part came on.
But such a good movie.
Oh, it was.
From beginning to end.
Oh yeah, I mean even to this day
Hanks.
the animation, the modeling of the
Holds up.
CGIs, wow, the kids look a little wooden. You know what I mean? Even for back then, the eyes
I
are a
can
little
see that.
soulless.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it's a magical movie. And you guys, I mean, I think you guys saw it at theater. I don't know if it was IMAX, but I want to say you guys went and saw it in 3D with Grandma.
I don't even remember.
All I know is
wish
when
I
I
could
saw it
remember
on
that.
video that following Christmas or whenever it came out on video shortly after that, I kept thinking, man, did I miss out? The whole thing's like a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole movie's basically a ride.
I wish I could have remember that.
They need to re-release it in
That would be
theaters. You know what I mean?
That would be
IMAX 3D or
amazing.
something like that.
Yes.
I mean,
That'd
I'm
be
just saying.
amazing.
Come on, Zemeckis. You got this.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. All right, that was my number 2.
Number 2 for me, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yeah. That movie was, even at a young age, I was a teenager, 12, 13, I think, when that came out. And I just knew right away. I wasn't a big fan of the original Vacation, but this movie, and I've never really liked any of the Vacations since, but this movie,
I agree with that.
Yeah, this movie stands out. You
Yeah.
know? Christmas or regular Vacation, it's good. I'm not going to say it's not. It's a classic unto its own. But this movie, I think everybody knows the National Lampoon's Vacation franchise from this film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a classic, all-time classic.
Okay, I'm glad you. All right. For my number 1, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie,
Amazed you put
Seth
that at number
Rogen.
1. I'm amazed.
A night before. I love that freaking movie.
It's in my top 10 for sure. It didn't
it's
make
so
my
good.
top 5.
It's so
Definitely
good.
didn't make my top number 1, but I understand.
I am dying laughing from start to finish. I think the scene that they're doing Runaway by Kanye West on that piano,
it's a classic.
so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Of all the things to think up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to do Runaway on the big piano,
Yeah.
from the movie Big.
Seth Rogen tripping on every drug in the world.
Oh, God.
So funny.
Michael Shannon.
Yes.
And his brief cameo in
Yes.
that is phenomenal.
Yes.
All of them are great. Anthony Mackie's phenomenal in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Such a good show.
And they all have character backstories. They have problems in their own character.
Yeah.
And it's
Miley
great.
Cyrus even makes a cameo in it. Yeah, with Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, we'll be watching that one again soon because that's another one that's played in our house every
that's
year.
my-
And again, it's in my top 10. It didn't crack the top 5. Now, granted, I've had a lot more, years under my belt than you.
That movie's my non-negotiable every Christmas.
Oh, for sure. Well, you got to watch it. Like, again, we've ever since we watched it the first year, we've made sure that it's a staple in our house every time. Yeah. And then my number one, it probably surprises nobody at my age, but A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Christmas Story. That movie was, it played 24 hours at Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. They played it, I think, on Turner Classic Movies or something.
Yep.
24 hours. So it just absolutely, it's ingrained into my DNA, at Christmas time. Ralphie, the Red Ryder BB gun, I Can't Put My Arms Down. Hey Kid. All don't let me come back. Don't let me come back.
Don't let me come back. I fucking love that. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's just there's so many classics, and then the father, of course. Papa Classic, baby. There's nothing better than that. I can't that'll always be cemented at my number one unless something comes out of the woodwork. All right. Well, that about does it for our season finale Christmas special of the Teeter Talk podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Wow.
Our last episode of the season.
It's crazy.
Yep. Want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And, of course, we want to thank you for joining us once again. Follow us on all of our socials, which is TikTok,
Boom.
YouTube,
Boom.
Instagram.
Boom.
And what else we doing? That's about it, right?
Spotify,
of course. Duh. Yes. Leave us comments below. Give us a like. Give us a follow.
Yep.
Give us a share.
Yep.
And
new merch coming soon. Maybe
new merch,
into
yes, sir.
Season 2. Season 2.
We'll see what we can't do about a merch clothing line in season 2. But we might even rebrand it. We've been talking about rebranding the name, maybe dropping the podcast portion, just being Teeter Talk. We'll see.
Yeah,
What say you? What do you guys think? Should we keep it the Teeter Talk podcast, or should we just shorten it up to Teeter Talk? So, yeah, give us a comment below.
Teeter Talk.
We are Teeter Talk.
We are Teeter Talk.
We are.
We are Teeter Talk.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. Be our Teeter Tots. Our followers. They're like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're purposely not going to follow you because of that. Babe. Yep. No, not going to get called that. I don't blame you.
Fuck that.
So, anyhow, thanks again for joining us. We, again, want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yes.
And thanks again for tuning in.
Yep. Thank you.
See ya.